Man, SNM clan, this is quite unfortunate, really. Mayor, what have you really done to,
So
bro,
this early morning,
bro.
I don't know SNM clan, because this is just weird. The story, the whole emotions.
See, you know one thing, in as much as people sometimes will grow on me, for example, speaking for myself,
Yeah.
I still tend to put things in check, you understand? In as much as people still put me in check, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can be so close to someone, they say, oh, more shark, have fun now, what's up now? I say, oh, baba, I don't mean you understand, right? For Handy and Wani, I mean, for the very first time in a very long time, I've never witnessed, such people that can be so manipulative, able to gaslight certain things, don't have any atom of remorse, and they know how to make sure that, okay, whatever they do, they want to intentionally become the victim. I keep saying this thing, if you people don't know someone that is a victim and someone that wants to become a victim, you'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
You understand, right? You have to know who the victim really is.
Do you know the funny thing?
So that you won't be caught unawares and you feel that, okay, it might be this person or not that. Nah.
Do you know the funny thing?
Handy.
It's not a matter of being unawares or being caught unawares. This is BB Naija and this is BB Naija community. Whether, as long as that person have the higher fan base,
that's just the problem.
Than the other, they see that person as a minority.
That's just the problem.
And they see the person with higher fan base as majority.
Exactly.
So even if the majority was at fault, they will say the minority is.
The majority of every fan base, most of them, I told you guys, most of them, they are very, very gullible people. You understand, right? Most of them. Initially, I used to say all of them. Tomorrow, say, make me judge. Maybe some of them are actually sensible. Mm-hmm. Majority of them.
First of all, let's tell the story.
Honestly.
Let's tell the story.
Now, I'm just talking about the fan-based stuff. I'm trying to so when we key in, they understand that even when you are right, even when something on your own accord say, cause this matter, provided another camp, they have the higher majority or higher persons against you, you are in trouble.
Yeah, the criminal.
Unless you have someone that is solid behind you.
Or you have mouth to defend yourself.
Or you have mouth to defend yourself.
If you can't defend yourself.
You understand?
That's finished.
So that is why I always hear sometimes, even when something happens, no matter how the majority is, you now go crumble.
That's you hear.
If you come here, you go crumble.
Because
it's not about trying to follow the crowd or whatever. Because what I just saw, what Mayor witnessed, I say, this boy has been trapped though.
Traumatized.
They don't tame you.
I mean, traumatized.
Let's begin, please.
Clan. Now, this situation, we didn't see, we didn't watch, we didn't literally. We are in the dark.
I'm sure if you know what's good for you, better run.
Everybody.
Better run.
Now, this is how it started.
Yeah,
we just saw Sean, Wani and Handy arguing in the garden.
Yeah.
They were literally going back and forth.
After the whole wager loss.
Yeah. And in our mind, we were like, okay, what's going on here? What is causing this whole rift? Yeah. Everybody was like, set our back. Okay, you guys should at least keep us in the loop. What's going on?
Yeah.
That was how they were still arguing. Sean stood up and walked away. Right? Yeah. Because they were saying that Sean is being childish.
Yeah.
This is that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So when I saw Sean upstairs talking to Mayor Frosh about what happened, we don't still know what happened.
Yeah.
That he should go and tell Ruthie about the whole situation. So it would be as if maybe he did it on purpose, right? So he was not telling my friends that it looked as if Wani and Handy calculated everything, they planned it. And he is not against people planning their game. The only thing is that don't be acting fake and be saying you are real. That was Sean's problem.
Yeah.
If you are here to play the game, people might just accept that you're playing the game. Don't be playing the game and be acting like you're being real.
Yeah.
That was Sean's whole argument. Do you understand? And that was what he was telling Mayor Frosh that one day. At the end of everything, we now saw Sean and Wani and Handy in the garden. They were still talking. That was where we heard that Mayor is a Do you understand?
Mayor is a populizer. Mayor is a
populizer. I beg, doesn't have mind that. That was supposed to mean. He's trying to act like the victim, this and that. And in our mind, we were like, what's going on? When I started hearing rumor that Mayor and Handy kissed, where did they kiss? We don't know.
Crazy. Okay. They never even showed that. So
We're just following them bumper to bumper.
Imagine this wasn't even circulated in the house, for example.
We didn't see when we didn't see
anything like that. So that's how they go just sweep and like that. All right, go on, please. Yeah.
that was how we now heard after everything in the garden. DJ Flo, Chinwe, Victoria, and Zion. They were there talking. So that was how Chinwe started talking about how she was in the kitchen. She overheard Nelly saying that, yes, I confronted her. She was like, how? Did you even tell these people that you apologized to me and you're here telling people that you confronted Chinwe? Do you understand? So Victoria stood up and left. Then DJ Flo now started telling them what Mayor told her.
Typical Victoria, whenever they are having the gospel or whatever, Victoria just... she walks away every time. It's not the first time she's done that.
Okay, now according to DJ Flo, she said that Mayor and Sean were in the garden playing Jenga, right? And Wani and Handy were where they were still talking, and all of a sudden they joined them. That was Wani and Handy joined Sean and Mayor. They were now playing games. So at a point, the Jenga fell and it made a loud noise that everybody heard it. You get? So that was how unprovoked Wani dared Handy to kiss Mayor Frosh for 10 seconds.
Before that, there was already something about drinking of eggs.
No, I'm moving. I've not started talking about everybody's version. I'm talking about DJ Flo's version. DJ
Flo's version.
Yes. I'm moving as it's going.
All right.
So that was what DJ Flo was telling Chinwe them. They were laughing. They were like shocked. So I was like, what's going on? So Wani dared Handy to kiss Mayor. Before you know it, Handy kissed Mayor. That was it. Chinwe now said, oh, that is S.A. No, S.H. or something. You guys know what S.H. is, please, because you can't say it. So, and I said, that's S.H. DJ Flo was like, are you sure that is it? She was like, yes, as long as there's no consent there, that is what it is. They removed the camera. Pium immediately. Okay, that one day. Now fast forward to Sean and Wani, everything settled. When I saw Sean still talking to Wani normal.
In the garden.
Do you understand?
Near where the washing machine was,
Yes. And other people, when the whole thing was not like spreading, we saw Toby Forge, Mickey, and one other person in the gym talking about the same thing.
Even Ben relaying it to Chizoba.
According to Toby Forge, right? They were playing games. And because now, this was how that already denied that she didn't jump on Mayor Frosh because the P was that, oh, you kissed me, you wanted to kiss me, so we kissed, blah, blah, blah. When I wanted to kiss you, they say no. Then Toby Forge said that he was there. And what happened was that immediately, Wani said, kiss Toby Forge for 10 seconds. 10 seconds have not even landed. Even Toby Forge said that he has not even finished pronouncing Mayor. He just said, meh. She has already jumped in.
He didn't have, time to process his, thoughts, you understand? He didn't have that time. Right? Someone would just come like this, without you before you even think about certain things, you understand? It has happened. All right, go on.
So according to Toby Forge, that Mayor Frosh was holding the Jenga stuff and Handy just pushed him immediately and just jumped on him or climbed him and kissed him. Now, that was the whole kiss. So everybody in the house was like, oh, that Mayor should better go and tell Ruthie that if Ruthie hears it, there's going to be a problem, blah, 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 blah. That one day, before you know it, they now advised him that he should go and confront Handy. Now, we now saw them talking. They sat down there like talking. The highest manipulation of everything. Handy started going off on him.
S&M clan. I mean, for Mayor now, telling Handy about how he felt. I mean, we have said this before that it becomes a different storyline entirely when it's the man that does certain things, right? It's the opposite gender. Imagine if it were to be Mayor whipping Handy for where she did. This babe not even process certain things.
I'm sorry, I want to say something.
What's that, please?
To buttress your points. Do you guys remember when Handy kept on hammering on the fact that Michky does her like that guy is weird, that guy is weird, that guy is possessed, blah, blah, blah. Only that winking stuff, she felt uncomfortable.
Good.
And stopped talking to him.
All right.
Now, fine, Michky did that, but now that's his narrative. That's why Handy is not talking to Michky, because according to her, Michky is a weird person. He's too, how do I put it? What's that her word? That he comes with so much force and she feels uncomfortable around him. You see how she could say that comfortably and people bought it. People bought what she said. But now, if Mayor is now the one that is saying, he didn't even give me a chance to think, everybody's calling him a coward.
Look at how, for example, when I said that if it were to be a guy that did whatever he did to Handy could not even process her thoughts, for example. and this guy Mayor pin this babe. That is one.
First push am.
Pin this babe. That is one. 2, God say they gaslight him. 3, God say manipulate him on top. Now the thing now is for Handy now. She clearly stated something that 1, Mayor could not say no. Mind you, if there's no consent or any permission at all, like I don't even need to like even say anything, provided I didn't say yes or whatever, I haven't given consent. You understand, right? That alone, whatever you have done is what you have harassed me.
You're just supposed to say, I'm sorry.
You understand, right?
I'm so sorry.
You have harassed Mayor.
End of conversation.
You understand, right? So she was now turning things around, now telling Mayor that, I mean, what are you saying?
Yes.
I mean, everything they have been doing to Oyenka, I mean, we saw you when we were dry hopping, Oyenka. We saw you when we were doing this, so that if you can do this, when Rhuthee was there, I mean, what are you talking about myself? Why are you talking about what I did?
I said that they were the
and
same.
Mayor said, Mayor was like talking about that. No, that is not the same thing. That is a different thing entirely. You understand? And she kept on going on and on about talking about how Mayor is this kind of person that I mean, even if you see me or if you don't do this or whatever, just walk and pass on. Don't even talk to me.
I was looking at the camera.
And the thing is that when she kept saying this, I was like, okay, Mayor, what is really going on?
Can you just talk?
Can you just speak up more? Because the way she's just doing it now, she has now turned herself to victim. Now she has swallowed you up. Now she has tamed you. Now she has changed the whole narrative like you are the one that didn't say no.
Do you know the funny thing? She now asked him, in that whole argument, she now asked him, did I force he said no?
So Mayor was not like, that, oh shit, that, oh my goodness, that is why, I effed up, understand, right? On the premise of him not saying no. You understand, right? So people now twisted what Mayor was saying, like him not saying was more of like, he actually would have actually said yes for Handy to do whatever she did. Now,
but why was he feeling bad? Why did he walk away?
Now, if Handy did what she did and Mayor said no, or Mayor did not say anything, if Mayor wanted that to happen, Mayor would not walk out. If Mayor wanted that to happen, Mayor will not be so salty or bad about it, right? Now, the confrontation that happened between Mayor and Handy turned to a confrontation that it was Handy that was actually confronting Mayor. Mayor could not even stand up for himself any longer. Mayor could not even buttress anything. Mayor was hooked. Mayor was tamed. Yeah. And the fact that, Handy kept hitting like she was not at fault. Handy kept hitting like, she was meant to do that. And mind you, Sean made a statement that this thing that you did looked so calculated. So before said the same thing. DJ Flo said the same thing, that everything that you guys did looked so calculated. Yeah. And so before said something that what Sean is trying to say is that you did this because of Ruthie. Yeah. And the smart I said, no, just because of Rhuthee.
Justifying the whole truth or their game that they played.
You understand, right? So they knew what was happening. They knew what they needed to do, because even Sean told me all the same thing, that he felt that these people are being calculative, that they are just acting innocent, but they knew what they did. Mind you, these girls, they speak with their eyes.
I've seen it.
They communicate with their eyes. They know how to play this game. You understand, right? So if you are not a pure gamer, you cannot challenge Handy and Wani.
Simple.
Let me just say the truth.
It's just so unfortunate that it
if you don't know how, if you don't know how to be strong-witted with your games, you cannot challenge these people.
If you think if this is Omashola,
right?
This will be flying by now.
Could they have tried this with Pere? For example, well, we all know how Pere is always so even attracted to certain things. You understand,
just
right?
Omashola, right? I'm using Omashola,
but I'm giving an example of how people tend to speak up for themselves, defend themselves, fight against certain odds. Can they do that? No. Mayor felt like a child, like a baby were trying to cuddle to sleep.
And it's the fact that people started laughing at him. Anyways, we'll get there.
Like a child were trying to cuddle to sleep. Because what was happening now was more like, the way Handy still pushed it, stretched it, and told the guy that if you see me, waka pass. Yeah. His sister Wani gone to tell her, say, like I said, he's very silly. Now Sean was like,
Sean couldn't even say what. Sean was like shocked. Sean was like,
because they knew what happened. How can everyone have the same story about what Handy did and Handy's own is different?
Yes.
No, excellent plan. How can almost everyone have the same story of what they saw what Handy did?
She said she didn't jump on him.
She said she didn't jump on him.
And she said both of them kissed each other. It wasn't even as if that she came to him.
Yeah.
Then everybody said
that she pushed Mayor, she pinned him to the chair and she kissed him.
And he walked away. But according to Handy, that was what happened.
And she kissed him.
Now I'm asking Biggie, should investigate this thing properly.
Honestly.
So they don't be as if they are pointing accusing finger at the wrong person.
Let them play it. This is what happened to that Alex stuff that time. When we thought that it was Perry that was at fault. When Biggie played the clip, Shokuna.
It was Alex.
Shokuna.
So my own pay is this. I just want to know who is wrong between Handy and Mayo. Because at this point, the story is not giving. We just want to see the evidence.
Whether story is not giving or not, so there's how you still see how things will still turn around. Handy, for example, you have seen her personality. According to Mayo, Handy's personality is two-faced. You have seen Handy, you have seen Wani. These people, I don't like for starters, if you don't know how to take responsibilities for your action, don't even come near me because you won't like me. You won't. You won't like me. You understand, right? For the first time, if you know how to handle yourself and know that you are wrong in certain areas, because for that example, if you did something and Mayor was complaining about this thing, I mean, a sane person will I say, oh, I didn't mean to do what I did. Don't call me a populizer because I tell you, that I was feeling bad about you doing that. Don't call me that. Don't floor Mayor that way. Don't talk to him that way because, I mean, what is on the floor is more of like, Mayor no get mind. Mayor na one
pikin. They reach people for TikTok. You
understand, right?
Nah, this one na
Mayor na pikin. Yeah. So if person won't come grab person bunda, come link around, come kiss her many times, so that person no be popularized, and that makes you a man, abi. Yeah. Smelling talk.
So because I can't say no, the person is not man enough.
You understand, right? So for Mayor now, not to even say, it's not even about Mayor not saying no now.
No, that's the thing. Why will you call him a populizer?
They're calling him a
because he can't say, yes, I kissed you, so.
No.
That's what the case is.
That's not the case.
So what is the case?
The reason why they are calling Mayor populizer is because saying they suck. He's feeling bad.
That's what I'm saying now.
Not about him defending himself. He's feeling bad.
I'm not saying defend. I'm saying that they called him a populizer because he just said he couldn't say no. So you're supposed to accept that we both kissed ourselves and enjoy it. That's what it is.
The way he's feeling bad, they wanted him not to feel bad.
And say we enjoyed the kiss.
You understand, right? They wanted to be in charge. They wanted Mayor, to succumb to whatever they did because they intentionally wanted to even scatter the whole game. Make the guy 4 pieces.
That one day now. Oh my God.
Make it 4 pieces.
They said that they were playing the game.
But it's still through.
If anybody loses, the person is going to they're going to tell the person to do something.
Yeah.
Now it was Sean and this way we're playing
drinking egg of a stuff.
Now egg was Mayor said, oh, okay, there's egg now. They will drink egg. Now Mayor was playing his own game, his own turn, right? Yeah. He didn't lose, even when they tried to push the Jenga side to fall so that they can dare Mayor. That means the plan was already in progress.
It was in play.
But last, Mayor won the game.
Yeah.
It was now Handy.
Yeah.
It was not Handy. Handy's turn, she lost. That's how one in her dead had to kiss. So why are you daring Handy to kiss Mayor when Mayor did not even lose?
Exactly. Why were you it was just so planned? And what is tripping is more of you guys already had something different. What brought about the dare for you to tell Handy to go and kiss Mayor now? What brought about that?
Yesterday, Wani went to go and dish food.
What brought about that?
She dished food though. She didn't fish food. She didn't cook.
Nah.
She didn't cook the food. If Ruthie has seen her that yesterday now, another fight.
Do you understand? So I don't like when you people see your faves, for example. Yes, they are your faves. Well, we told you before that even if support nonsense, at the end of the day, when you see a true victim, you turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
And that is quite painful.
That in this life, it will turn around.
That is quite painful.
It will.
That is more reason why, our system now. Our system here is messed up. You understand, right? From the time when it was even to today. And always they give essay props. Whenever things that just wants to be done immediately, they go do them sharp. They don't play with what they don't play with the agenda.
I said if it was a babe. It was a babe essay. They
don't play essay.
By now, placards.
You understand, right? Because I'm trying to if reverse were to be the case. If it was Mayor that paying Handy now, please, because the majority now are on one Sandy, so definitely there will be a majority of so many protests against Mayor.
I said Mayor will leave on Sunday.
Or
maybe a punishment or
that's right. But now this guy's crying out. He's talking about how he was paid and how he didn't like that.
Even when he told Handy, but I didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
So I beg, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
She kept arguing. She didn't want to take responsibility. Ruthie now, for example, was up, didn't know what was happening. And mind you, Action Ben and so many people that already know what is already happening. They know, you understand, right? They know, right? And it's just like, just try like, maybe, comfort, Ruthie, telling Ruthie, oh, this, Ruthie, this and that. I know, say,
his mouth
Action
was
Ben.
itching.
Thank you. I knew that Action Ben's mouth,
was itching to say
he won't talk. He won't just talk. And mind you, to have been so crazy, Mayor needed to tell Ruthie first before anybody. Before anybody. That was what Mayor needed to do. You understand, right? Tell him, I don't know if Mayor owes Ruthie anything, though.
That one is another conversation.
Why were they dragging the guy?
Exactly.
Please help me out
here. They were dragging Mayor.
Explain. You want to talk about how he was explaining to Ruthie now, right?
Yeah. So after everything, we saw Toby Forge, we saw DJ Flo, we saw Ruthie, and we saw Mayor in the garden. So he was like he was explaining to Ruthie. And I remember, I'm like, even the way he was explaining the whole thing wasn't giving confidence. He just giving like, oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what's this?
I would just say that he was in his feelings. So he needed time to actually like articulate himself and say what happened. Anyway,
in just a respectful manner.
Exactly. Because it took him time to even say that Handy kissed him.
Yeah.
After he just narrated everything to her, he still said that he was shocked. He didn't even know, even everybody. Here, Sean was shocked. The Ford was shocked. Mayor was shocked. Everybody there, except the people that knew that they would do what they would do. That's Wani and Handy. Because these two people, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. So, after he finished saying that was how Toby Ford took over and he explained the same thing. The same thing to Ruthie. Ruthie said, oh, no wonder someone told me that Wani and Handy said that if Mayor doesn't mind him having anything to do with Handy, then she will agree, even if Ruthie was in the picture. Do you understand? On to say, since he has told people that he likes Handy, then Handy in her mind like, oh wow, okay, I don't care about Ruthie. As long as Mayor Frosh wants us to do this thing, these people are going to do it. That was what someone told Ruthie. So Ruthie said that she's not even surprised that it happened because she knew that Handy likes Mayor Frosh. That one day. So, and I'm like, but people were not dragging Mayor that, is it this one that is raising people? That means all those his raised videos were fake. And I'm not like, in my mind, I know that Mayor doesn't owe Ruthie any apology or any explanation whatsoever. But let's just say that he has an atom, like an atom of like likeness for her and respect. Then it's nobody's business if he decides to explain to her. I don't know if he gets me. It's nobody, even though like, why explain? But it's nobody's business because they're not even in a real thing. They're not in a ship, nothing. But it's his choice to explain. So people are calling him childish, that he's like a sugar boy, and Ruthie is a sugar mommy, blah, blah, blah. You guys are...
It broke my heart, seeing a Mayor in that predicament. I couldn't really believe how this guy was swallowed up, the manipulation was too much for him. And like I said,
why was Sean pissed in the first place?
Right. It takes someone to be a real gamer. Aside you being a real gamer, it takes someone to be able to stand for oneself. First of all, if you can stand for yourself, you have a gift. You understand, right? If you can actually defend yourself, you have a gift, right? Because people won't really be able to sway you. People won't really be able to cajole you. People won't really be able to manipulate you, right? They won't be able to gaslight you.
Because you know
yourself. You know how to handle this. You know the set of people, right? So Mayor now, it sounded like, he was new in this business.
Like he doesn't even know.
You understand, right? He was spelled. Right, he was under a spell, right? He couldn't really, phantom or handle Handy, right? And for Handy now, easily, it's just so simple because she can actually speak about how it's the game. Right. After all, I'm the biggest verse. I'm being placed in the game, so definitely have to play the game. You understand, right? But for her now, she made it look like, she didn't do anything. Now, when that narrative is more like, I didn't do anything and you are the one, she said, let's not push, according to her, let's not push blame here, right? But she started pushing the blame towards Mayor. Now she said that, that I didn't, do anything. You didn't say no. I think her own bone of contention is Mayor did not say no. But she doesn't want to listen.
Okay, now. He didn't say no, but he didn't say yes.
Right? Now, she doesn't want to, listen to anything about Mayor saying, but I didn't ask you to. I didn't accept you to do that, right? But she's changing and said that, that Mayor as well kissed me. But people are saying that you left where you were. You pushed the guy and you pin him.
But now only you and your sister, they talk, say both of you.
You understand? So from the very beginning, these two, when they started whatever they started, they don't like to answer to their wrongs. They don't like that one. They just always want to be right and be in control.
I've actually seen them like be responsible for their actions. I have, but this particular one.
Tell me when you saw them be responsible for their actions, please.
No,
tell me what they did, because
I've seen them many times being mature about certain situations. I've seen
there is
that.
maturity, and there's you taking responsibility for your action. Now, it's not just every action that you take responsibility for. There are ones that are severe. Which action you see Handy and Wani where they don't take responsibility for?
That's what I'm saying. It's something I can't. But I know I've seen them. I've seen.
You're just seeing the mature side, or you're seeing where maybe a team win a task. They're happy for them. Is that it?
No. I've just gotten the vibe from there that there are this type of people that would actually want to take responsibility.
Characters and traits, please. It's smelling. It's visible. You can see it. It's an plan.
Shock me, man.
Be sincere about this. You can see certain characteristics from these people. If they want something done, and you say, please, let's do it this way. Until you do what they want you to do, you won't have peace. Until you do what they have advised you to do, you will not have that peace that you want to have. Now, because Kellyrae was still angry, Kellyrae was still angry at this babe, Wani.
He even told
he
Kassia.
was complaining. He was complaining to Kassia after still warning Kassia that I don't like how you put your leg on Toby Forge.
Yeah.
Mind you, Toby Forge itself, you understand, was massaging her leg. Until Kellyrae came, she now told Toby Forge, I beg, come out your leg. No, they touch my leg. Come on your leg, right? But she was clearly enjoying it before Kellyrae came. And Kellyrae saw that and wonder, I don't like it. No, they do that. You understand, right? Please, you don't see me do that. Don't do that, understand, right? And she now say, trying to excuse herself, try to explain, right? Then Kellyrae now spoke about the whole one stuff. That what happened was when he was just trying to say, being do bad though. They were just trying to do good though. They don't turn in good to bad. They were just doing the chicken on his own stuff, trying to share for the house.
Do you know
right?
what Wani fan said?
Yeah.
That he's trying to play white money script.
Which one's white money script again? Because he's
complaining that your fave
Which one's white money script again? You see why I say people are supporting nonsense? He spoke about how this babe literally came to where he was. I was asking for chicken.
Being rude.
Right? And for a fact, he knew that this babe won't go carry chicken, go give Sean. What did I tell you guys yesterday? We told you people that, this babe will come meet Kellyrae. Now, for sure. Come on now. The same was with Ruthie. Semo. This thing. Sean. Now, if you say no, please, the whole house needs to have first. Let's share this round. You are our enemy.
Yeah.
Now, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Is that someone that is saying?
I get you.
That's not what I'm saying, because a responsible person will understand that, okay, yeah, I get that. That is for Wani. Now, Handy, the same characteristics with her as well. Still deny what Mayor is talking about. Still trying to gaslight the boy.
See the video. To fully know what's going on, because the whole thing is just
shows
even when DJ Flo was narrating the situation before the whole thing came out, we were dragging DJ Flo.
Yeah.
That shut up, you're two-faced. That is your love.
Yeah, what we have seen. This is why I said, when your fave have a majority in fan base, it takes a strong person to challenge them.
Yeah.
And mind you, the housemates are no longer challenging the housemates, so they're challenging the housemates and their fan base.
And now you not get issue.
You
it
understand,
will
right?
not be that you don't have much fan base.
Exactly.
Let's say it's bigger fan base versus bigger fan base.
So, for example, if Mayor Frosh were to release a content somewhere, Handy and Wani's fans will go on. They go choke them.
Toxic shit.
They choke them, they go, they insult them, they go, understand, right? Now, it takes another fan base from Mayor to come suppress them as well. But I want to do them. House 3 is them. Why they want to do them, right? So if you try to be, for example, let's say a fan base from 1X Sandy against DoubleKay or Checkers.
Exactly.
That's when you see madness.
Or Victoria
Shatatorial. That is when you see okay, right?
Okay.
So the people know how to come out and support rubbish because they feel that faith. Now, if you speak against what they do, you call out their bullshit, you talk about what they do that is not nice.
Yeah.
Immediately you just say that, you don't like them.
Yeah. You hate.
But you like what Handy did, Abi. You like it, Abi. You like it, right? Right?
Nah, but you like it.
You like it, right?
And then no person is suffering, for example.
Okay, let me not twist it. What if that's what Mayor did to Handy? Will you like it?
Oh.
Will you like it? Won't you be the ones that be clamoring for justice?
People still forget there is life outside Big Brother. And there is life outside this whole thing. And there's like real life. That when you support bad things, you might think, oh, I'm defending my faith. But just know that when you need someone to defend you, I know you're innocent, you might not see. You actually might not see. Because there was a time that nature required you to be a very logical person, but you refused to. You followed the bad angle or whatever because you're supporting your faith. And now you're needing people to come and support you. Nobody will, you don't know that what you have done to another person. Like indirectly, just indirectly.
They're able to manipulate stuff, right? So right now, Mayor Frosh is gone. I mean, it's gone. I don't. And after everything, do you know what Handy did? After she gaslighted and manipulated this guy, do you know what she did? She walked out.
She walked out. He was even trying to say something.
She walked out. You understand, right?
After looking at the
camera. She has dropped her statements, so that Mayor can
want you to say something that can like dissolve what I said.
She has dropped it. She has run away from that responsibility. She just wants Mayor to just believe that, she did nothing wrong. After all, you didn't say no, right? Now, if someone does not say no,
but the person didn't say yes,
and the person did not say yes, now there are actions without you being verbal. There are actions without you speaking, right? Without you hearing how you talk,
and
right?
What will be the action?
The action now
Dragging her.
The action now from Mayor Frosh that he explained is him walking out, is him being sad. Those are actions. Nothing came out, nothing verbal. For Handy now, it's more like, I needed you to be verbal, right? But when she did that in the spur of the moment, that without, in fact, in less than a second, like say, Mayor no say, because, why was Toby saying that before I even said Mayor, she don't run out. So it's more like, I needed to do this, right? And if it to go around, definitely Ruthie will hear this. But they cannot tell me that they didn't do this because of Ruthie. Nah.
I just want to see the video.
This was a planned attack. That's why I said, make Biggie play it.
Play clip. Let's play
the clip. Right?
We need to know,
if someone is crying out or feeling sad about how they felt that they were being harassed, please, Biggie, listen. Don't just, sweep it aside, because if it were to be another person, it were to be something else, and that's what Mayor did to Handy, and Handy was crying out about this thing, you saw what will happen. I don't like that. As I said, no more. My respect goes to the essence of South African system, because these people literally are very fast. They don't play with whatever. It's messed up. Yes, scattered. Yeah, just full of, things are so biased. Nothing happens. Anybody can get away with anything. That's right. So that's why I said that if Mayor is feeling bad about it, he might be feeling bad about it because of the whole Ruthie stuff, right? But generally,
it was like, what's going
on
here?
But generally now, as a person now, because according to people before, they say Mayor is not like that. Now, if you dent someone like that, you don't create a personal image about a person that isn't there. What will you now see? Because Handy now, they're not seeing this guy as just a one small boy.
So we know Fito. But here reason people on TikTok. What's that statement?
I don't know, but I don't know. Mayor. I beg. Breaking transmission. Hey, yes, and clan. Oh, DoubleKay don't kiss so. DoubleKay don't kiss so. Che. This kind of thing, when you and your wife, for example, your wife and yourself, you get one kind of quanta. Remember when we told you guys, say Kellyrae don't want a wife. You don't want Kassia say, no allowed to before touch you again. Remove your leg from this guy's lap that he didn't like his right. And of which, Kassia tried to explain herself, right? In the spawn of, tension, pain, anger. That kind of thing when and that thing could just, it could just sweet say how you realize, say, Kellyrae gonna tell your wife, say, baby, come and let me tear you. Well, out of the finish, man, it was really crazy. Like, yo, right now, it's everywhere. It's super, super crazy how this two, country day room, they don't feel hold themselves. I'm like, okay, yeah, the way Kellyrae was telling the wife that, they will catch us, so, they will catch us, so. I could imagine if someone stepped in and caught this couple. I could imagine if it was to be forged that caught these people. Waiting go sup. Waiting go sup. Nah, they did it, man. From them standing, kissing, from them migrating under the duvet. It was a crazy session, understand, right? So DoubleKay officially, they have sealed their first kiss in the house. Somebody say who. Madness in the house. Anyways, maybe we'll continue to go to session while I do the finish. Chai DoubleKay. Now do this one though. Get back.
Anyways, now that TJ is tribalistic.
TJ.
So according to them, TJ said that if he gets to win this constitutional challenge, then he's going to like make sure that he evicts Mbadiwe twins or checkers, that they are busy there doing Igbo things or something. And I'm like, TJ, since when did you start saying all these songs? Even call them.
Kellyrae Snake. Kellyrae Snake. Yeah.
And to before this is stupid idiot.
Yeah. So before,
it's not smart.
So before they do as you say, get brain. You understand? But even in part time, may your get sense pass some. That's what he said. The way he went, on and on and on. That's okay. Now TJ be this really. TJ, hey, now wow. I was like, what? What you got this on now?
No, I'm saying like when has this the first time? It's not the first time people are bringing the whole tribe thing into this whole matter. Like, what's going on? There's nothing like tribe in Biggie's house. There's like, oh, you are from here in Biggie's house. So don't try and start talking about how, Yoruba people want to remove it.
Yeah. So when he was talking about that, he was talking about how he just wanted to like just eliminate the Igbos, right?
Yes, that kind of thing.
So did that sound tribalistic?
Yeah, it is. It sounded. TJ, where's TJ from? Where is he from?
I don't know where TJ is from.
Where is he from?
I don't know where he's from.
You shouldn't say things like that. If you are feeling so insecure that you feel like Mbadiwe twins and checkers are like that they have a strong alliance, then find yours. You might as well say, if I win this consider challenge, I'm going to remove them. Don't start talking about Igbo, Yoruba, this, that.
I get that. I understand that. It's just that, TJ is bringing out a different, layers of onions, I understand. By the time you still cut deeper, you see different stuff, right?
Please.
So TJ is more like, the guy can be so creepy sometimes, so awkward sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's the word I want to say. And
TJ can be very creepy. Right? But let us know what you feel about that. The whole stuff about Yinka, I don't know. Yinka is more of like, sampling and bunda for Lagos people. You understand?
She said that her bunda is going to cast in Lagos. The first time she said that, I said it as a joke.
That's what she wants. It's not looking like, that's what she wants to stand.
And the second time, she now said, this Lagos men.
Intentionally wants to sexualize herself, right? I'm
like, what are you saying? Why are you talking about your bunda?
If they got it see as object, now you go to cry. If they gonna talk say after you gonna talk say my snails are for eating or you go to cry.
And if you come outside there, isn't that one to teach you? You say it's a joke, but sometimes there are things that you say that doesn't just make sense. Say the same. But
once you set your two legs inside Biggie's house, the moment you have opened your mouth to speak, narrative has begun.
Exactly. People don't just know.
As it has begun, by the time you leave, that narrative is following you out till the end of the days.
If you are coming to Lagos, you are coming to Lagos because you want to come here.
You want to hustle, you want to do one or two things.
And be a better you.
Say one sample Buddha.
You're talking about Buddha.
You sample Buddha, men see him.
Lagos men and
Buddha. Just talk say you want sample your Buddha, make them see you.
That Buddha go cast.
Don't say you
now
like
only you get big bunda for Lagos.
So please,
But it is shock me.
I beg. The funny thing that I just saw sharp is how Kellyrae just won, Kassia. He won that.
That was so crazy.
He won that. And Kassia is fond of that thing. She could forget herself sometimes. You understand?
Sure, she forgets herself
sometimes. Yeah, she does. All right. Yeah.
Choose a back of Ben.
I don't know.
Say Ben overreacted and all of that. And I'm like, I don't know why you would tell someone that they overreact. Yeah. I knew that Ben was guarded, but you can't be telling someone they overreacted when they know how they felt. Like, I feel like to me, doesn't make sense. I'm sure you told Ozzy that he overreacted.
That's the thing.
I hope you did.
Did she do that?
I just hope you did.
Did she do that? Because you tell someone you are overreacting and you don't tell the person and that person say, come on now. Does that make any sense? Exactly. In as much as you told Ben the same thing, go and say, see the same thing or Uzi the same thing.
Exactly.
Exactly. But not because maybe you have certain grounds or certain minds so they follow Ben, they talk anyhow. If he follows, they talk anyhow. I mean, say you even respect Uzi than Ben.
Yeah. Even Mickey that was telling Fairme that Mayor needs to take advantage of this whole thing and spin it around.
Just a cap nonsense.
What's this guy saying?
Mickey was a talk with you, don't even understand.
Do you know this is a serious matter? What are you talking about? Yeah. You should spin it around and say, because you're not talking to me now. Yeah. I kissed Handy.
Yeah.
Did he kiss Handy?
I don't know. I set up plan though. Let us know what you feel about this. So this stuff that is really happening. Whatever that was being explained, whatever that you understood from what Mayor said or what Handy said. who do you feel is at fault here, right? If someone says
the video.
well, I'm just trying put out this notion here. If someone were to do something and you didn't say no, right? And that person did what he or she did to you, right? And they ended up, getting pissed about that, right? What would be the matter? Who is at fault? Is it the person that didn't say no or the person that did what he or she did? Because for Handy to actually, exonerate herself and justify her actions, it simply tells you that, she didn't see anything wrong with what she did. And I mean, even if you tell her that she was wrong, she might not really see that she's wrong. Sometimes, even when you tell someone that they are wrong, they feel they are right about certain things. You understand, right? I mean, that's quite crazy. But actually, they'll say, I'm actually right. I'm right. So for what Mayor did now, was Mayor meant to say, what was he supposed to do?
No, Mayor was meant to say no. Let's be honest.
Was he supposed to just push?
Mayor was meant to say no. That's one. But he did not say no.
But are you serious right now? Was he really meant to say? Was he really
Mayor was, no, you don't understand. No? Based on clear communication.
Yeah.
If someone says this is say, I don't want or I want.
Yeah.
But now the situation whereby he was shocked.
Yeah.
You have no right
exactly.
to kiss him.
So that's what I'm saying. Even if someone does not, even if you want to go kiss someone, for example, and that person does not say anything, is that a silent message for you to go ahead and do that?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like your hair. Just like your hair now, for example.
Yeah.
And I say, I want to cut your hair. I want to cut your hair.
Yeah.
You're like, now, you're shocked. Like, when did this one start?
Yeah.
Which one is it? I dare you to cut Shaq's hair.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaq will be like, in the moment, like, my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Someone just
cut it. Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
That's the same thing. It's crazy. The same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same.
So, because everything she on the line that said was because if Mayor could do what he did with Oyenka,
then she can. She can too. And you forget that even that Onyeka stuff, there was consent.
Onyeka came.
She came.
She agreed.
She came to him.
Mm-hmm. So,
and he now held her.
You understand, right? So, I mean, all the stuff that these ladies are talking about, it doesn't make any sense. You understand? They need to go back, check themselves, because if everything here is okay to you guys, we not need help. I never even start.
I understand that they are playing a game, but this one, please. Say this game when I play on down I heard too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's how she was looking at the camera talking to me.
She was looking at the camera like.
There's always on the garden now. When the camera just showed them.
Yes.
Oh, but
everyone was quiet. They're not talking.
They're not talking. Even the camera just showed them like this. Bam. They can't display.
And their conversations, sometimes when you had these conversations, doesn't seem like they are talking to
now
themselves.
They talk to. Now the viewers.
Shouting as if they are like reciting something.
That's how they talk. Like one mass scripts like that.
Exactly.
All right, so anything else on the table? It is what it is. Well, SNM client, ready know the jury. The moment are coming. Yeah, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and like our videos. Yeah, share videos, subscribe. As we say, thank you guys are the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember, never to give up. Be the best at what you do. Success is guaranteed, not an option. Today, as soon as guys. Peace.